What is happening, guys? So in this video, we're going to play through one of my favorite quests and spot out all the cool Easter eggs and references throughout it. If you're here for the giveaway, just leave a comment and subscribe, you will be entered. The Cold War was pretty much a war based on distrust between the Soviet Union and USA and allies. The Penguins represent the East while Larry represents the West. So we're going to help Larry spy on these little guys and see what they're up to. In the zoo, you find a really paranoid man, and probably for good reason. He does not trust the penguins, nor do they trust him. So we set sail to the iceberg. You get off the boat, build a house, bury said house, watch a weird cutscene before heading back. You come back to your house being destroyed by the penguins. Larry tells you that penguins always walk single file to hide their numbers, which is an obvious nod to Obi-Wan in episode 4.
Sand people always ride single file to hide their numbers.
Back at the zoo, Larry tells you a story about him getting stuck in an avalanche. An old man walks by, shrinks him down and gets him out, later teaches him the spell. It is insisted that the wise old man saved Larry's life that day. We get our next reference from the Tuxedo Time action, which is a play on words to
Morphin' time! Dragon sword!
When talking to the penguins, you will tell them that you flew. It will call back to this later in the quest with different animations depending on the completion of an enlightened journey or between a rock. After that, they send you to Lumbee to obtain a password where you find two penguins disguised as a sheep. This is likely a nod to the phrase wolf in sheep's clothing. The sheep penguins don't give you the password, so you gotta go back to the zoo and get a secret phrase. Do not trust the walrus. This is likely a reference to the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter, where the walrus invites oysters for a walk on the beach and ends up eating them. Written by Lewis Carroll, which was one of John Lennon's favorite writers, and from it came the song titled I Am the Walrus. John later said he never realized the walrus was the bad guy, so in 1970 he released a song that said, I was the walrus, now I'm John. After getting the phrase to get the password, you go to Lumbee. If you talk to Fred before the penguins and you tell him I've seen The Thing, he will reference the 1982 horror movie The Thing. He'll start to freak out and want to hide his chickens, but you calm him down and assure him that it's just some penguins in a sheep suit. One of three brothers that helped create RuneScape, Andrew Gower, actually tweeted that cabbages were his favorite animal, but with penguins being in a close second. So after getting the secret handshake, the secret phrase, and the secret password, you meet a KGP agent, which is a play on words to the KGB. He needs identification, so you go get it from Noodle. If you examine Noodle, it says he's a macaroni penguin. It's a pretty fitting name. You continue on through the base to find a penguin agility course. We meet another KGP agent and he won't let us through, so we gotta do things the hard way. But this is when we're introduced to my two favorite characters, Ping and Pong. Examining the trumpet in the room will read, Miles Davis is looking for this, who was one of the most famous American jazz trumpeteers. Speaking with Ping and Pong, you'll quickly realize that they're hippie penguins. The hippies that they're based off, though, are the one and only Cheech and Chong.
Hey man, how far you going, man?
Oh, right here it'd be fine, man.
Oh, man, you ain't not scared of a little speed, are you, man?
Oh, you got some speed, man?
Immediately after you start to jam, it jumps into a Saturday Night Live skit when Christopher Walken said it could use a little more cowbell.
Bruce, could you come in here for a second, please?
That was going to be a great track. Guys, what's the deal?
Are you sure that was sounding okay?
I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
So after the jam sesh, you get caught by penguin magic, locked up with ice lords, and you tell Larry about everything. And there it is, guys. Please comment below any quests you think might be good to do a playthrough on to hunt for all the references and secrets. My giveaway's ending Sunday night. I should have another video out by then announcing the winner. Just comment and subscribe and you will be entered. Thanks, guys.